Hi guys, welcome back to Gamescom. I thought I'd do a quick channel update. I'm going to cover a few games today. Today I'll start with Diablo first though. Some big changes coming to Diablo, aren't there? I didn't want to change to the PTR purely because I'm playing on the PS4 and I've been on Final Fantasy a lot, so I thought I'd just wait for the actual patch to come out. But I mean, for those who've already looked into the patch details, I mean, the biggest change really is going to be the K-Nice Cube, and this is going to be groundbreaking really. It's going to change the game in such a massive way, and not only that, it's going to allow people to change the game that they're playing quite a lot. I mean, some of the benefits of the K-Nice Cube are just absolutely awesome. The way that you're going to be able to get the extra powers from the cube is by extracting legendary powers. You can have one weapon, one armor and one jewelry, so you can have the passive basically, and 3 different passives. As you extract the powers from 3 different things, they'll stay in the cube for that different class. So that's going to be amazing, because you're going to be able to change the way that you play and the style that you play, and some of the benefits from it is going to be huge. But some of the other ones are absolutely brilliant. You're going to be able to reforge a legendary item. So let's say you had a Ring of Royal Grandeur and you added a socket to it. Well, at a later date you're thinking, well actually I'd rather have something different on there, like 2 different criticals or something else, and then put a socket on it. Well, you'll be able to re-roll it, so it's a new item. So a lot of the old items that you've got, you'll just be able to re-roll them. It's going to be brilliant. Massive benefits from this. And not only that, you're going to be able to convert set items. So imagine you've got 4 pieces of a set and you want one of the 5th ones. Well, you've got, say, 3 boots or 3 helmets. Well, you can actually re-roll 2 of those helmets to get a chest piece or a belt or the boots. So this is going to be fantastic for set items. Not only that, you can convert gems, crafting materials, remove level requirements. You can upgrade rare items to legendary items. There's going to be some amazing stuff. Different torment levels. I love this bit, smash his head. So if you've got any legendary items that you like but don't quite have the stats, keep them. Don't scrap them. Just keep everything. I mean, get out there now. Start getting all those legendary items with the benefits. Stick them in your safe if you've got any space left. Get rid of everything you don't need, obviously, but things that are going to be beneficial, keep, because it's going to be groundbreaking. It really is. So I shall get onto that as soon as it comes out, and I'll get back to you guys on that. Great little arcade game, very retro arcade game. It's come out by 17-bit. I've just downloaded this today, so I'm going to be mucking around with this for the next few weeks. I'll get up some gameplay videos. I'll probably do a small review, proper review of it. It does look really good. It's very slick. The graphics are really smooth. It's a typical good old 80s arcade game. The actual design and everything is really cool. I mean, I love some of the design in the game. You can see there, look, 80s retro. So this is going to be a really cool little game to muck about on. If you're a PSN Plus member, it's only £11.99 British pounds on the PSN store. It's 2.5 gigabytes. Although when you download it, it's got a 2.4 gigabyte update immediately. So it's not like you're downloading one file. It's actually an update at the same time. But it's a really cool game. It's very kind of cartoony, very 80s style graphics. You can see really good animations and stuff like that as well. But looks like it's going to be a good little game to play around. It all depends on whether you like arcade style games or not. I mean, I grew up on arcade games, so it's pretty cool. You can see here, you go out, you get salvage, you get upgrades, pretty much like any game. But it looks pretty easy to play. Although I dare say there's apparently if you fail missions, you've got to restart in the season. It's got like seasons, campaigns. But I'll get more on that up as soon as I can. I'm going to be doing a lot of it over the next 2 weeks. So if you want to keep up with that, do tune in. The next one is Alienation. Now, Housemar are pretty much masters at the physics, and you can see here all the graphic physics, explosions and all that. They're fantastic, really, really good at doing this kind of game. Although they've been more kind of 2D style games that they've done in the past, mainly. But I'm looking forward to this. I mean, if you like things like Diablo and Helldivers, this looks really cool, and doesn't have friendly fire either by the looks of it. Hopefully there won't be friendly fire in just normal modes or whatever. I'd love to be able to get a preview of this, but it looks brilliant. This is just taken from a pre-alpha kind of gameplay that was stuck up months ago on YouTube, but it's probably not too far away. I know they've had in-house testing in the past few weeks, so if they've had in-house testing, assume that's going to be kind of beta level testing, so they're probably going to be fine-tuning it now, and hopefully it's going to be out before Christmas. There's nothing on the Twitter site I've seen. They're pretty tight-lipped about it, and I know that they want it to be 100% before they release it, so definitely a cool game to look forward to. I think this is going to be a brilliant game. I think there's a loot system in it, but we'll find out as soon as it's out. It won't be too long. Please, don't be too long. Looks cool. Finally, Heaven's Ward. I've been playing a lot of Final Fantasy. Actually got to meet Behemoth for the first time since playing the game. I think the benefit of being in a free company definitely has its benefits. People are sicking in the chat window. Behemoth's up. 500 people in the free company, and someone's bound to get hold of it. So it was nice to actually get to meet him. I've even seen Odin a couple of times as well, but it's the first time I've ever met Behemoth. It was just unbelievable. I know it was rare, but so that was pretty cool having a good fight with him. Not a lot of big updates coming out on Final Fantasy. I mean, there's a patch 3.1 coming out soonish. Hopefully they're tying in the European data center, a dedicated European data center that's going to open up at the same time as the patch. So hopefully we'll see benefits from that in Europe. Not massive things coming out of 3.1. I think there's going to be like side missions, a couple of bit more story mission. They're talking about a system where your housemates can actually, players and stuff can come into your house without, being locked out. There's going to be a Vanu dance, an ability to change free company names. There's going to be an introduction of an afro hairstyle. Well, implementation of a bar showing group TP. I imagine a lot of people are going to be benefiting from that. Implementation of an actual European data center. I've just mentioned that anyway, but some of the other notes. There's not a massive amount of notes available at the moment. Hopefully they'll be more beneficial when we actually get to play it. A lot of it's down to the retainers as well. Quite a lot of retainer stuff. Patch 3.05. There'll be alternate methods to upgrade materials for Tombstones of Lore equipment. Island exploration feature. Sounds pretty good. Flying mount, speed boost. So there's quite a few things coming, but we'll see more of that when it actually comes out. Now, I actually revolutionised my own game recently just by plugging a mouse into the PS4. If you're into crafting, you just simply click on the mouse to... Sorry, the controller to mouse function. And it allows you to customise all the hotbars and stuff differently to the cross hotbar. Now, by using a mouse, it's a little bit laggy, the mouse I'm using. I don't know if I could actually get a better one, but I did buy a new mouse, a Technet mouse, that didn't work. So do be warned, a lot of wireless mouses don't work with a PS4. So unless you've actually seen someone that said they use it, the one I'm using now is just a Logitech, a wireless Logitech one. But once you've actually set the hotbars up, you can get all of the skills there. Rearrange them into places that you want. And it's just so much better using a mouse to do the crafting. God, I hated using a controller for crafting. The amount of things I screwed up, you know, getting caught between L2 and R2 and then pressing the wrong button on one side or the other side really kind of peed me off in a way. But going to the mouse and using the hotbars, you can see there I've got 3 different hotbars. I've rearranged them. It also allows you to get onto the HUD and rearrange the HUD much easier and better, so you can get a little bit more space around the screen. And you can actually switch from using the controller to the mouse very quickly and very easily, and the cross hotbar does stay the same. So once you've actually set up your crafter to use the hotbars like this, when you change back to the controller to use for when you're out adventuring, go straight back to the cross hotbar and nothing has changed on that. So it's a huge benefit. I'm probably going to do a small guide on customizing using the mouse and keyboard. I've got a little wireless keyboard as well, because there's nothing worse than typing in long messages using that. It's just a real pain in the bum, isn't it? So for now, that's where that's going, and I'll do a little video on that as soon as I can. So anyway, cheers for tuning in. I'll see you guys again soon. Bye.